What is going on, world? I am Nappy 2000, and you are now tuned in to the Bong Talk Sit-Down Series. And I want to give a shout out to my sponsors of the show, Plain Jane, Happy Trees,
Go.
Bust Down Worldwide, Sweets, El Toro, and my good people over at. I think I got everybody. I think I have everybody. Sometimes I have so many sponsors I need to do a little better at keeping track of who I have. But everybody knows who you are, and I've mentioned every single buddy. There's six of you. But thank you to everybody of the show, and I appreciate every single person. But also I want to give a shout out to Hemper Co. as well for giving me their August edition of their glass. It's the tornado edition if you guys can't see it. It's a beautiful thing though. Um, I haven't smoked out of it as you can see. It's sometimes pieces are a little bit too nice to even really smoke out of. So I think I'm just gonna keep it as is. But check out at Hemperco and check out their August box edition. I think you'll love it. But today I have the legend in the building.
Man.
I have King Orca
Hey.
in the building. I have Mr. Majestic in the building. I have Noa James in the building.
Blessings, blessings, blessings. Bong Talk, my brother, Nappy.
Yes, sir.
Happy to be here, man.
Thank
very,
you.
very lit.
Yeah.
Extra lit.
Thank you, bro.
You know, thank you. Hold on, let me. Thank you for the gifts, man. Shout out to Happy Trees.
Oh, yes. Happy Trees gave us a care package
You
for
know,
our good people.
let's go. Okay, let's go.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
What's actually in there? Dude, like I don't.
Let's go. Let's go.
We might as well just see what's in there. Why not?
Tree.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Tree.
Happy Tree.
Happy tree.
Yes, yes.
Let's go with tree.
Oh man. Oh,
Oh, is this? What is this?
I think it's one of the. It's
Oh,
concentrate. You can
yeah.
squeeze
Oh,
it out.
yeah.
Low key, kind of
Bliss
like one of
Exotic
those.
Watermelon OG.
Yeah,
And it's, y'all
Yeah.
lit for that.
yeah.
Very lit.
Shouts out to the good people. And ooh, I think that's a
Shirts.
double XL. We
It's a
made
double
sure
X.
double XL. I think that's the biggest that they had.
Hey,
double
man,
X,
you know
double
what?
XL.
I got family. I'm a bigger boy. Another shirt.
Another
not
one.
Much love.
Yes, yes.
You know, I'll be having a whole squad rapping Happy Tree, man. Blessings. But nah, this is love. You know, I'm dabbing and I'm smoking.
Yes.
Let's go.
Yes,
What?
yes,
Yeah, I'm dabbing today.
And once
Yeah.
again, y'all are tuned into the Bong Talk Sit-Down
Bong
Series, and that's just what we do. But thank you, bro, for coming on the
Nah,
show.
it's love, man. Shoot, seeing this, the growth of it,
Yeah,
this is lit.
yeah.
Yeah.
This is the second location
Yeah.
that we're at, so I appreciate the growth that we do every single time. It's gonna
Yeah.
change
Nah, that's
next
what
month,
happens.
so I'm excited for the growth every time.
That's how it's supposed to be.
Yes.
Evolving, you know.
Mhm.
But nah, but thank you, man.
Yeah, of course. And one thing that you just said is evolve.
Yeah.
And your music literally evolves every single time
Oh,
I
man.
hear it. It was just interesting just hearing just the new album.
Oh, man.
And just seeing just the growth in you
Yeah.
and just because it's just crazy how you just grow every single year,
Yeah.
every month. Like like you're a different artist every single year.
Ah, man.
Every album is a different chapter, and you know peel back the vulnerability
Yep.
and you show the people who you are and just what's been going on. So just talk about the new project that you've just been
Man.
working on and just the new music that you just been
Just
cultivating.
evolving, man. Like going like in the midst of pandemic, no shows, not touring, you know, spending more time with family. And that's all that was the plus side, even more getting started other businesses, right? So the process creating this project, I'm evolving, you know, as a man, family man, entrepreneur, and in the midst of this, Granny passed away.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
yeah.
So that was like, like more of if the world was opened up, I would have been on the road.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
so
for sure.
even now I'm finding gratitude at this time of, I don't know, feel like what is it, grounded, but not feeling stagnant.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So I ended up finding that place of being grounded and making these other moves and not feeling stagnant because I'm used to being on the move, you know. And in the midst of this, creating music.
Yeah.
And the music start becoming more about the collaboration,
Mm.
you know.
Mm-hmm.
I started doing these 24-hour sessions,
Yeah.
like at Knock House, you know, knocking out about 17 to 16 songs a session.
Right.
Like,
right.
like work. And shout out to Queen Lisa with the
Yes, yeah.
itineraries.
Yes, sir.
Like itineraries,
Yeah.
what I'm writing to.
Organization's key if
Yes.
you're making all that music.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
What
it
time
really
I
is.
take a nap,
Mhm.
what time I eat,
Mhm.
what time I watch anime. Like all the way down to that. You know what I mean? Like this isn't just work. This is your experience. This is your life. You know what I mean? You got 24 hours to dive in it and escape whatever and just, you know, and that's what I did. Like, shoot, the Sea King came out of that. A lot of projects going to come out of those sessions, but the Sea King is the first one. And that's like Big Cali popping up at 2 o'clock, 2 a.m. with True Lee's.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Lit.
Mm-hmm.
Ready to go. Pull up this Python PB. Hit up Python too. Like, is it still open? Yeah, it's yours. Go. You know, knock that track out. Then Stevie comes around like 3 or 4 a.m.
A.M. This ain't the PM, y'all.
Yes,
this is
it's
in the
a.m.
morning.
This is in the morning.
In the morning.
In the morning. Eugene is taking a little nap when he need to. Lisa's eating. Stevie pop up. Brooke got his headphones on. We don't know what he's making. He take headphones on, play the beat. That's the song. Eugene wakes up, relate the song. It goes up to like, I think we done about 6 a.m. with that song. So it's about collaboration.
Yeah.
And that's what I just started doing. Just doing collabing with people, building records. What they say, with Quincy, my favorite quote from him is like, you know, you got to let the ego go, baby, to let God in.
You
know?
do.
Yeah. To
open
really,
the gates and let the rivers
you
flow.
know what I mean? And some people get stuck in that, you know, and me as an artist evolving, not just holding myself down to underground or what labels that people would try to put on you.
Yeah.
You know, my vulnerability always outshines any box you put me in. Because vulnerability is in the space of its own.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's rap, it's music, but I'm showing you, like, my heart. Like, and I think that helps to evolve, you know what I mean? Like, and still be who you are, you know what I mean? Like, it's like fucking Pikachu.
Right.
Pikachu is beating a Charizard.
Mm-hmm.
Charizard is a 3rd level.
And Pikachu, mind you, if everyone remembers, is unevolved every single season.
Every single, but he's as strong as a Mew.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Still, you know, but who he is, and he strengthened himself. So it's crazy. That Pikachu, I was like, man, I used to think about that, like, dang, man, and he over putting hands on the Charizard.
But the real question is, though, or the real thing is, what really is unevolved, though? You know what I mean? That's non-existent in that situation. If you have heart, you got the heart.
And the heart just got to get bigger and bigger, and that's from losing, that's from failure, that's from the mud, loving the failure, falling for it. Like, there's all these cliches people don't like, but when you start to understand why they're cliches, because a lot of people understand them now.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Someone like, oh, I need this for hope or motivation or ambition. You know, I might not have it around me, but these 3 words might help me. Failing for, like, all right, run it. So now, from the mud, you get the Sea King. From the ego transcending, you get the Sea King. And that was just me seeking who I am now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, who I'm on this earth without my granny, who I'm on this earth with all these emotions, going through all of these, who I am. And it's like, oh, I'm 10.0 granny now. That's it. I'm her.
Yeah.
Like, just quadrupled. You know, the flaws that she thought was flaws, I was able to make them up and make them strengths.
Yeah, you're a human going through the grieving stages.
Oh man.
Going through the process. You're doing it healthy too.
Yeah.
In a really nice way,
like,
step by step.
Yeah.
There's a way to do it.
You know, it is. I remember me going through it when my grandfather died, but I'm 11.
Yeah.
And I went through it in the basic way of, you know, but you know, now in my 30s and watching watching the movie Inside Out, learning that grief is actually and sadness is where the rebirth is at.
Yeah.
That's where the phoenix lies. You know what I mean? Like the ash, the burning, that part, it hurts a lot. It hurts. It's supposed to hurt. Like you're transforming. You know, when people think about the phoenix, they only think about the good part of the phoenix.
Change is uncomfortable.
You know what I mean? They don't think about the burning from inside out. They don't think about that. They don't think about organs busting, all of that. Like, what is the fire doing to this being for it to be rebirthed? They only think about rising out of the ashes. The good part. And I said, nah, I'm going to have to go through this. But it's a good way to go through it. Yeah. It has to be a good way. Older I am, it has to be a way. And Lisa like to dive into your art, to dive. Like, dive in it. Like, truly, you know, like if this is something like I do this 24/7, but as an entrepreneur, you can't do it 24/7.
You do have to find breaks in between.
You know, you
do.
And you gotta figure out what what's priority at the time. You know, and your back burners don't become. I call them simmer burners. I don't like call them back burners because they are simmer burners. You turn them down low and they're cooking. You know, then you can bring them back to the front and finish it later. If it's meat or, you know, it's like how they like pressure cook back in the day before pressure cookers. You know, it's just a simmer burner. That's it. It's not you turning it off and leaving it alone. Nah, you just take your time. Yeah. And I learned like, yo, but me, imagine if I can go 24 hours in. Oh.
Yeah, exactly.
Beautiful.
And one thing, too, I do want to go back to what you said, is the collaborative process. I think one thing that we're blessed with that I think some artists may take for granted, that if they don't even realize that they have, we have resources that a lot of people do not have. We can pull a lot of different things to a lot of different ways we want them to go. Yeah. We can get this person to maybe produce this. Yeah. And this person can maybe give you that, you know, so on and so forth. And pretty much you kind of kept it in-house and used your resources and brought together this new project that you created. So talk about that collaborative process and bringing in those resources.
Man, all the homies. Starting off with me, Lisa writing hooks in the car. Yeah. Now Lisa writing hooks, getting her BMI, her distro kit, you know, hitting up Audio King. Me and Brooker's already got the records ready. The record with me, Triz, and Callie Stacks was just like, hey, I need you on a record. Like, having done a record with Callie Stacks, I like, yo, this should be fun.
That was the first one?
Yeah, the first one.
Oh, wow. And a lit one.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And even Callie Stacks said, I got rap. He said, do I got to rap positive? I'm like, no, dog. Nah, man, like, be you. I needed to show this every side of the Inland Empire. That's what that track is. It was like the West Coast version of Keep That Shitty Energy to Yourself.
Okay.
Like, you know, go away. Same with like the same premise, you know, but then I show you the different sides of the IE. You know what I mean? And making people realize we're West Coast.
For sure.
Don't get that because our music is eclectic, different, conscience, lit, all of that. People forget we're West Coast. You know, because
through and through.
We're not because we don't make a lot of funk records or we don't make a lot of West Coast records, you know what I mean? We just like making records. Right. But that record, like, don't forget.
Don't forget.
Don't forget.
You don't forget.
You know, and that was like getting my brothers to help me with that. You know, like Callie Stacks, Triz, Brooke, Black Mexican, you know what I mean? Lit.
Yeah, that listening party was an experience. Yeah. It was really good to see everyone come together and to hear the new music. I think that album is pretty much what I talked about at the very beginning. Yeah. It's just brand new. Yeah. It's just, you know, we've toured together. Yeah. We've had a lot of experiences together. Yeah. So I've gotten to like see you as an artist in like your different stages. And this is a brand new stage. You're like Chris Jericho right now.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If people don't know what I mean by that,
Yeah.
you have a lot of different faces.
Yeah,
a lot of different things. A lot of different people.
And how Jericho build is different. He evolved every time, but was still Chris Jericho.
Still Chris Jericho.
Every time. Even when he's in the band, he's Chris Jericho. No matter who he is, he's like Flair, and he like the new Flair. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he really is.
And that's what I learned, like, as getting into accepting my OG role.
Mm-hmm.
And when I start accepting that role and understanding that role, where Dirty Birdie helped me, and Murs will help me, or South Jupiter will help me in that manner. Where
did you not want to accept it?
Man, it's pressure.
Yeah,
that's pressure, dog.
Yeah.
It's like, to be a catalyst or a pillar. That's pressure. That's a lot. I got to think about not just myself. I got to think about others a lot. Even us doing like a 909 day. Like, oh man, how diverse can I make this? I know I need women on here. I need black people on here. I need Mexicans on here. I need a DJ on here. I need, with the time we have, how can I make it?
Mm-hmm.
And some people are gonna get mad. Some people gonna love it. I have to deal with that every day.
Yeah.
Every day I got to deal with someone feelings being hurt or not feeling seen, and I understand it, cause I went through that. Like, I understand the feeling not being seen, and you feel like you're doing everything you can, or you're doing your best. And as a pillar, sometimes your job is to look out for that. You know what I mean? That's what I do. I try to look out. Like, oh, are you doing this? All right, let me help you over here. But then I got to look at the people that's doing it too. The people who are moving and shaking
by themselves.
Like, to keep it a century, I should just focus on them. I should just focus on them and just try to help. Like, then even that, like, people like, oh, you can focus on yourself. But I said, nah, you got to go. We need 19 people to blow up in the IE. Then after, we're good. I remember Hov saying that, and everyone like 19. I was like, damn, that's a weird, but there's always been like that number. Like, that many people, your city blows up.
And 9 is the number of completion.
Yes. You know what I mean? So I get it. So the pillar thing is hard.
Yeah.
But I could take it. I was raised by Willie Dale Allen. I was raised by a general. I was raised by a leader. I was raised by no bullshit. Keep it 100. I'm going to tell you how it is and like it is, and it's cause that's what people tell me. My OGs keep it 100. My feelings will be hurt sometimes. Like, God damn. I have shout out to Big Mark telling me, yo, you playing. No, why you playing? You practicing. My OG told me one time, because I had a BlackBerry and I ready to go on tour and I ready to sell merch and all of that. And he said, you practicing. You don't want this. He looked at me and said, you practicing, Noah. You halfway in, halfway out. Dead in my face. And I know he want me to win. So I didn't take it as, you motherfucker, Big Mark. I took it as, Lisa, let's go get these phones. Let's go switch it up.
Let's get this work.
Let's get to work, cause now, make a little money. You want to keep the money a little bit because you're making it. But now it don't go like that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, I'm from that era. I'm from a really tough. So I like, all right, I can handle being an OG.
Yeah,
I can handle giving you advice that I have done to help propel you, or Curtis. You know what I mean? Like, even me and him about to start doing like even like certain workshops and stuff. So it's like to take that position. I'm cool with it now. I'm cool. But I learned I don't have to pass my torch. I can just light your fire. I can just light it.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Because sometimes people think you got to pass the baton or think it's over a certain time. And I'm like, nah, shit. Some windows for me just start opening. But I cannot stop helping artists where I'm from. And teach them how you can make a living off of this without fame or anything. You can actually make a living. There's a way to do it. and push them in that realm to where they're not over here. They could chase. You can reach for the moon, but while you reach for the moon, start building, everything up. But yeah, OG, man. OG status.
Yeah, I mean,
OG status.
yeah, I mean, you're one of the only few people that actually showed. I think sometimes to be an OG, you have to have some form of care,
Yeah,
and you care the most.
I care, dog.
So
I care too much.
it's kind of like a unanimous thing.
Yeah, it's a paradox.
Yeah, it really is.
I love it though.
Yeah.
Like our lives are paradox. We're trying to find heaven and hell. We're trying to find peace among all this. You know what I mean? So it's like I get it. So while I'm in this realm and while my heart is ticking, and I'ma do my best to care. Yeah, like straight up, got to care, man.
You gotta care. You gotta care. Real quick, let me put the sponsors up so y'all can see who I'm rocking with one time. Once again, I can't do this without any of the good people that I work with and the people I support. If we could put that on the screen one time. Thank you, Jerry, my guy. We got so you can check this out on Apple Podcasts. You can find this on Spotify, and you can find this on YouTube. And again, Bust Down Worldwide, Happy Trees, Plain Jane, El Toro, Shrubs and Sweets. I appreciate every single one of y'all. Individually, you guys have helped me in different ways. So, yes, yes, yes. So, real quick though, we're gonna take a nice commercial break, and we will be right back. And thank you guys for tuning in to Bong Talk. Stay tuned. We'll be right back for more.
Crafted from the fires of dragons, chilled on the highest peaks of Everest, the Canagard is designed for perfection, using only the freshest herbs our planet has to offer, cultivated by years of experience. El Toro Verde, crisp, rich draw, slow resin burn. Be bold, be elegant, be the bull. El Toro Verde, you should be smoking.
We are now back with the Bong Talk Sit-Down Series, and I'm your host, Nappy2000, and we have, again, Noa James in the building.
Man.
So, you were with Hit Boy not too long ago in a session, doing the good work. Rapping. So talk about that experience. I think for the IE, I think that was a pretty significant thing for yourself.
Man, I didn't know how important that was to some people, man. I was just, shit, he hit me up, popped up. As crazy as, this is right when my sciatic nerve was all messed up.
Okay.
So I was like, oh, man, my back about to be toe up. I'm going to go through. I'm going to pull up. Went through and just talked about for a good 2 hours, 3 hours, talked about IE, music, life, family.
Yeah.
Like, what's going on.
He's really a producer. He just really be in the back cave making music.
Yeah, for real.
That's
There's
what he
people
does.
in there. We're just chilling and, like I got some records for you. But really, it was really a conversation and just talking and family, IE, and I'm telling them about certain scenes in IE, from all the way from Banning to Victorville to really that's my job I feel like I'm gonna be an IE historian at one point. I'm gonna know. I already know a lot of stuff already about the IE that's beyond just hip hop and
there's different generations.
So but just showing like, is all of this going on in IE, and see him like really want to connect with that, then start playing beats and stuff, and there you go, knocked out like two, 3 records the first time.
Oh
yeah, real
the
tough.
First time,
yeah.
So how many times have you gone there? Like twice, 3?
Twice? No, is it 3 times? 3 times, yeah.
3 times?
Yeah. So it was just knocked out a couple. Every time, like I'm gonna work. I'm releasing the car is like, be ready. I'm like, oh, this. Go back to the 24-hour sessions.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was getting me ready for these type of sessions.
You're in the hyperbolic time chamber.
Man, getting ready, you know,
yeah.
and letting God in to where we're all, the beat is open, I'm standing up to the mic, and I'm knocked out a song so fast because I'm writing bars. He throw a bar out, I catch the bar, figure out how to write it in my style. Oh, I like that. 4 done.
Yep.
Write another 4. Next thing you know it, song done. I figure out a hook. And that was how we was doing it in the 24-hour sessions. Like, we're writing together. No one's writing in a corner by themselves.
Okay.
Looking out, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Huddled in a corner or mumbling to yourself, you know.
Right.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, we're going to say, like, what you got? Oh, I'm saying it out loud. What we got? What's going on? And what I loved about that session is, like, there's really no ego in it. And it's like, it's Grammys everywhere. You know what I mean?
Everywhere.
Where people,
Yeah.
the basic of people think an ego lives and thrives in that type of room. It should be able to roar and be wild in that room because what it have a Grammy in there. But actually, the total opposite. You know what I mean? Life, family, music, and the music flew.
Mm-hmm.
Easy.
Mm-hmm.
Went from boom bap rap to grimy shit to, you know, one homie like, yeah, I remember Noa Building Blocks rapping, like, you know, like it's people in there that knew me since events I was doing in 2009, and we're in this studio together.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Very full circle.
Very full circle.
Yeah.
And that moment was just like, damn, that's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
And coming from the IE, I was like, man, not though like Cam hitting me, I was like, man, Noah, that's, and I like, man, I went there to really work.
Mm-hmm.
Work. You know, everyone know the status of Hit Boy, but I want to work. I love working. I love creating, and I get to create with the best.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I really like man, work. Like, whew, I get to test skills on this now. Like, and that with the 24-hour sessions back, I really like this whole evolve. I think this whole talk about evolution, and the evolution is work. Like, I worked at something not knowing this was coming.
Exactly.
And when that came, and I was like, oh, word. So even that session was like,
well, in a way, knowing you subconsciously knew it was coming.
man, I worked.
You just didn't know when.
Yeah.
But it's always gonna come to you though.
Yeah.
There's too much good karmic energy behind everything that you're doing for you not to get anything.
Man.
You know what I mean? So it's just a matter of time.
Man, and that was like the love of it. I like, word, you know. And the same thing, man, like let God in, work, knocked out records, you know. Even now, like, shoot, trying to get back in. But what I love about artists and music, we know, like, oh, so when we lock back in, it's back to it.
Mm-hmm.
It's not, we don't miss a beat.
Mm-hmm.
It's back to it. That's, shoot, me and Curtis back again.
You guys
Not
going on
missing
tour,
beat.
right?
Like, oh, yeah, me and Curtis about to hit the road.
Okay.
You know, I know that's cat out the bag. 60's on the tour.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know when it's coming out.
Okay.
I don't know when this interview coming out, but it's out the bag. You
so
know.
you, Curtis, so Noa James, Curtis
And
King, and 60
East, and Kill C Ray, the Invisible Poncho.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't fucking around. That's cool. I fuck with that. That's cool.
Hey,
Hell
man,
yeah.
we trying to get it, man. Not even trying, we getting it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it was like,
resources
yeah,
again.
the homies. You
Yeah,
know what I
the
mean? Like
yeah.
me. First, it was like me and 60 was about to do a tour, right?
Yeah.
Then I heard Kill C Ray. Then Kill C Ray talked to Kurt. The Kurt said, "Man, I'm down." Then we like, "Oh shoot, everyone's down." All right, what's the game plan now? So it was like really like, oh, like, and I don't know. That's building with each other. That's understanding each other. Knowing, you know, 60 got the Happiness of Pursuit Festival coming up.
Yep.
You know, so all right, we're gonna try to do this after that and do this and gear up for the Thop Fest. You know, and Curtis got this project, and Curtis got a kid, and 60 got a kid, and you know, it's really thinking about everyone. And it was tight where I'm like, man, this is what Curtis say, this is what rapping in your 30s look like.
Yeah,
You
got
know,
people got
grown.
families.
Niggas
Gotta
grown.
really gotta go on a schedule.
Yeah, organization,
Yeah.
color coordinated.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean?
Suited
Like,
and booted.
yeah, and that's crazy. Even looking at Hit is family. Everything about that man is family. Like I think that's always been the common ground of a lot of people I meet with is family. Is that love? You family, your dad hilarious,
Yeah.
lit, always showing love. Mom always showing love. You know what I mean? It's always that. You know, and I think that would come back to like the evolution of all of us is that right there, family, core, building, connections, resources, you know.
Yeah.
Not being scared to reach out.
Don't be scared to reach out.
Yeah.
All they can say to you guys is no. That's it.
Yeah. And no don't even mean no forever. Might just mean right now.
Just right now, because they'll hit you up a month from now and be like, hey, like, I've been seeing what you're doing. Can you like help me out with blah blah blah? And they don't even realize that you was just talking to them like 2 months ago.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's usually how the cookie crumbles.
And
But it's all good. It's all
be
love.
Be okay with that.
Be okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. It's all love. It's all love. So, I want to talk about the new audio dope shows.
Oh,
that's
man.
going on right
Hey.
now. It's at the Firewater.
Firewater, man. Shout out to
Okay.
60 again.
Shouts out to 60.
Hit me
again.
like, yo, what you trying to do? And I'm like, shoot, I'm gonna do something.
Yeah.
You know? And linked up with homies, came up with audio dope, almost a premise of like common ground, but just what this is four of us all come together in mindsets of different artists and different people and different audios and different frequencies. We're all bringing in people, you know what I mean? So it became like, all right, we're going to try to mix it up, different crowds, different music, diverse, you know, and we back doing something lit.
Yep. Back
You know
something
what I
for
mean?
the city once.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Got to do it. And it's tight. Like, there's a lot of new artists out here.
There is.
Oh, man, it's a
There
whole
is.
lot.
There is. I hear their music all the time, and it's good.
Yeah, no, that's
really
what,
good.
And that's what I'd be like. You know, one little homie said, "Y'all had a spot. We don't have a spot. We don't have. You know, we have certain things, but there's really no consistency with it. To where we went almost 8 years consistent.
I was the last generation of the vibe.
Yeah. You, Nashawn, Black Lefty,
Yeah.
Wavy.
Because they're still older than me.
Yeah.
Because I started when I was like 19 or 20.
Yeah.
So I think Nate Sean may have been probably like 17 at the time.
Oh, man.
Because he's younger than me.
Yeah.
So it's just crazy to see, like you said, if you weren't doing it at that time, there was really nothing there for a while, unless if you were going outside of the city or outside of your area to get something going.
Yeah. Or you created your own.
Or you created your own, which a lot of people are doing now.
Tino, you know what I mean? I love what Tino and them is doing, M16 was doing.
Yeah.
You know, even what Dre Biggity was doing in the Merino Valley.
I got a UTV hat on right now.
Well, you in China was doing that series cartoons, you know what I mean? What Phantom Threat was doing is like everyone started holding down, you know, something to have some type of glue or some type of community, you know. We had meetings at Serious Cartoons and stuff, you know what I mean, just to get something, and that helped out, you know. So now it's like, all right, what else can we do?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And you're doing that right now by just being Noa James and lighting the torch for other people, not necessarily passing it. Like you were saying.
Ain't passing nothing.
Ain't passing nothing. Like Kobe, ain't passing shit.
That was the mindset.
Don't pass nothing.
Man, but that was, even my grandmother would tell me that. She like, you know, you can't always be passing the ball. You know?
Be a scorer.
Yeah.
They need you.
Yeah, man. That was, and, you know, I come from a place of helping.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Growing up in group homes or being in detention centers. Like, how do a 5'10", 300-pound teenager, how do he not look intimidating? He becomes a helper. You know? Because what happens is you will always be looking like a threat, and they will always, and this is like what authority does, cause this is what even with the POs would do. They will fuck with me so bad because I just look like, and my mindset was stupid too. So I said, man, I have to. What do I want? I would love to be helped. I need help. By me start helping, I start getting help. By me helping, I got therapy. By me helping, by me even putting myself out there, Merz sent me a juicer that helped myself to lose weight. You know what I mean? There's certain things like being a helper and a giver that, made me better. But then you start to overgive. Okay, that's you don't retract from that. That's what over and over. And I saw my grandmother was like that too. She would give so much to where she was drained, and I became her bodyguard for that. So now I have to start listening to Lisa, listening to Curtis, listening to the homies tell me like, Noah, stop it.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I stopped Common Ground.
They do it for yourself.
Yeah, they told me stop it. Noah, you good. You paid your dues.
It makes sense to me.
Yeah, you know what I mean. But only you know what I mean. I love it because it was like it was moving. It was moving.
Mm-hmm.
Even me, like shit. A lot of us was moving. I was getting big gigs. I was touring while I was doing Common Ground, but I wasn't putting 100% in.
Yeah, because mine was at home.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
like thinking what's going on.
Yeah.
Hitting up 3D beats. Hey, what's going on at Common Ground? Hey, what's going on? All right, pay yourselves. Send whatever. Use it for the next one. All right, we're booked on while we're on a tour for 2 months, 60 shows. We're still booking Common Ground shows.
Yeah.
While we're on my first national tour.
Not even really even focusing on that too.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I had an OG. One OG tell me you should have focused on that. Another OG told me, hey, your business can't run. You don't got a real business if it can't run if you're not there. Woo! Which one do I choose? I chose this on me. It helped, but, I have to do for myself. For anything to propel, I have to do for myself. So.
And there is nothing wrong with that.
Yes, I have to understand.
Be
that
selfish.
Now.
Be selfish. In a good way.
Yes,
be selfish.
Yes, I understand now. I get it now. I get it.
And real quick, since this is Bong Talk, let's go to Noah's camera one time. If you see that thing right there in the corner, that is the cookie brand. So talk about real quick, what you got going on with
now,
them.
just shout out to my homegirl Gigi blessing us, Cookies San Bernardino, the homie Joe, Cookies San Diego. Shout out to Ab Joe at Cookies San Diego too. You know what I mean? He was up there. They blessing me. Just building with them, man, seeing what they doing with the community, and they reached out and blessed me with, oh man, just love. Much gratitude to them, man.
Yeah.
So much love, and just building with them more with the community. They want to do Gigi want to do certain events, want to help out more events, want to help out more like going kids going back to school, Thanksgiving, Christmas. Like she want to help out because she knows being a dispensary in like San Bernardino, that the best way to even help is to give. And for her to be at a dispensary and that's her first mindset, I'm like, all right, I rock with you.
Yeah.
I rock with you.
Yeah,
That's
for sure.
crazy. Like, like I don't even endorse dispensaries like that, but for her mindset to be like that and reach out and be all love and reaching out to other people in the community, like I'm trying to really help. I'm like, word, I rock with you. Shout out to Gigi. Shout out to Young Queen out here. That's love.
Shouts out to Gigi and shouts out to Cookie San Bernardino.
Hey, man.
Yeah. Shouts out to them.
Yeah.
And those good people over there.
Yeah, real talk.
But, Noah, thank you for
man,
coming on Bong Talk.
out here.
Thank you for just having this conversation.
Hey.
Your family. We always have good conversations.
Evolution.
I think that was the theme of this interview.
Yeah.
Evolution. If y'all didn't know, look up the definition of it. That's what this interview was about.
Yeah.
But I appreciate you, bro, for coming on Bong Talk, having this conversation, and so much more success to you, bro.
Yeah, blessings, man. Let's go, man. Peace.
Yes, sir. I'm Nappy2000, and thank you guys for tuning into the Bong Talk Sit-Down Series, and we'll see you next time. Peace. Thank you guys for tuning in to the Bong Talk Sit-Down Series. You can find these episodes on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. Also, thank you to the sponsors of the show.